What's up, everyone, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD remake for the Nintendo Switch. Last time we got the third Sacred Flame. We stole it from Girahim while we had technical issues with Apple trying to update my computer mid-recording. But today we're going to be hitting up the Sacred Grove, I think, and we're going to be doing the Gate of Time, at least activating the second Gate of Time now that our sword is fully upgraded to the Master Sword. But if you are excited for this episode and this whole LP, make sure to leave a like, comment down below on, what's your favorite weapon in Zelda? You got bows, you got bombs, you got apparently a slingshot with Deku nuts in them. You also have the Master Sword. Let me know what your favorite weapon is down below, and subscribe as we get closer and closer to the Switch 2 reveal presentation, even though it's probably going to be uploaded. It's probably going to be out by the time this video comes up on SNGL Plus. But let us head to the Sacred Grove, or wherever the Faron Wood thing is, Sealed Grounds or whatever, and let us do that. I wonder what happens when we unveil the second Gate of Time. But I'm only, at the time of this recording, it's like March 13th, I think. And we are very, we're only like, 2.5 weeks from the Switch 2 unveiling for the, at least, probably more details on the software and stuff. Software stuff, and then the prices, the price of all that. I'll probably make a little prediction before I record that presentation. Does anybody think it's going to be cheaper than $400? In my gut, I don't think they are, especially now that games. It's rumored that Nintendo's trying to go more towards expensive games, like $70. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, $70 should really only be reserved for games like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, those huge games. I shouldn't have to pay $70 for Mario Kart, unless there's a lot like Mario Kart 8 where there's a bunch of characters and crap. But I don't know. It's legitimately, interesting and frustrating because, things just keep getting more and more expensive. And things don't just get cheaper, but I feel like for the longest time, well, that's not true. I was going to say for the longest time, the Switch has been, or the Nintendo has been on the cheaper end of games, which is usually true, but, what was I going to say? Oh, but that's not necessarily true, because the Wii was like $50 per game, and now Switch has been $60 per game from the Wii U and the Wii U and the Switch games have been 60, but now they're just pushing 70. It's just crazy. Can you honestly imagine paying $70 for like Mario Party? They better up their quality game at that point. Your sword. There can be no doubt the sacred flames have purified the blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. The power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see the same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of Time with a skyward strike and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's do it, y'all. What we've been doing this entire time for. Oh, crap, of course. So this is when we fight the second time the imprison. No, I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakened even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison that beast once again. We get to fight the guacamole guy again. All right, bring it on. It is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. You were the one that literally cowered in the corner and almost pissed his pants, right? Well, your eyes pissed, but you get the point. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm heading out there. Why are you even here still? You proved to be a weepy pile of mess of tears last time. All right, let's go. It's time to make some more guacamole and I guess salsa? Maybe some guac and some queso dip. All right, here we go again. Hey, Link. Da-da-da, oh, da-ha-ha. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I can tell I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? I mean, I guess it goes to show, like, your ingenuity and your creative thinking. That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. While you were wasting around building catapults, I was getting a sword imbued with magic. Well, actually, now that it's said out loud, Groos's idea seems more logical and more scientific than me imbuing a sword with flames. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll be putting a hurt on that ugly monster. You're trying to take the spotlight away from me, right? Why are you asking me where you want the bombs placed? Don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There's a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. I will try. Alright, let's see what's new with the imprisoned. Did she get bigger and badder? Alright, here we go. What? Is it the exact same fight? At least our sword's like 3 times stronger, so our swing should really hurt a whole lot more. Oh, you got arms. Hey, I could cut off your arms and make more guac. Thank you for being so thoughtful with being an avocado. Seriously, what did they think the design was for this thing for being the imprisoned? Where are you walking? Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. Well, she's all loaded up. I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Roger that. Okay. I'll just take the hits because this fight isn't really worth it. Alright, I just need to get ahead of it. God dang it. It's trying to climb up. Wonder if you could land on its head from going up the thing with the geysers or the air pocket things. Hey, Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If the flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with X. Okay. Alright, it's time for Groos to explode into action. Alright, adjust the machine's position with left and aim your target. Press ZR to launch a bomb. Okay. If you forget the controls, yeah, I get it. Thank you. Let's see if that works. Ah, she packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I'll tell you. I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. Alright, hold on. Okay, fall back down. I'm like, do I have to go up top and cut its fingers off? I was like, I hope not. Well, this is kind of annoying. He takes up the whole thing. Yeah, honestly, I feel like they could have come up with a so much better design for the imprisoned. Because it honestly doesn't seem that unique compared to this thing combined with the Scold era of the second boss we faced. Lazy design, in my opinion. At that point, you might as well just call him a guacamole. Like, seriously. I get that later it's revealed. Oh, you ready? I can't see. I missed. Yep. Well, I mean, that works. All right. Where are you? Okay, you're over there. Gotta run all the way over. Ow. This is like, you have so much health at this point, just damage boost. Ow. Oh, he's moving too quickly. I need to get in front of it. That's the problem. I can't get in front of him. God damn, I need to get in front of him. This is pissing me off. This is such a terrible fight. And it's not because it's, like, hard. It's just annoying. Alright, that'll slow his foot down. Alright, he's trying again. He's trying again! Because if you don't bomb him off, he'll, oh, you're ready? Alright. There you go. Oh, I pressed the A button. That also worked. Yeah, take your hand off. Are you done? Okay, thank you. It's such an annoying fight, really. Just wait till the third one. And spoilers, yes, there is a third fight. And you'll never guess what he can do next. He can fly, because they needed to give him more stuff. I hate that I have to go all the way down and go around. That's so annoying. There you go. Third time's the charm. Alright, now is he gonna slither up? Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. I will use you when I'm good and ready. But I need to get ahead of this thing. Alright, I'm just gonna go up here. Make life easy for me. Because this is kind of annoying. Yeah, I know you're ready. I will use you momentarily. If he would stop moving... Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna land on his ass. Well, his head, I guess. Alright, for the third and final hurrah, now that I've actually relieved myself. Alright, so now are you gonna climb the wall, or what? Take that. Yeah, shoot you in the booty. That'll stop you a little bit. Let's see if I can land on his head. That'd be nice. Sweet. So that totally counts. You can land on his head. Perfect. Because I didn't want to do that again, if I'm being honest. My dog's looking at me. He's like, what the heck are you saying in dog? Ask this guacamole thing. What the heck is he mumbling about other than I'm in pain? So that's the second imprisoned fight. A little bit harder than the first one, obviously. It wouldn't be a boss fight this late in the game if it wasn't hard. Or harder, I guess. Ta-da! I wonder what's next, because we've fully unleashed our blade. Now, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal quickly. Alright, down we go. There we go. Now what design are we drawing? There we go. Kind of a hourglass, tilted hourglass figure. There we go. He's imprisoned once again. Nice work there, Link. Course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running, and I'll go ahead. This is kind of where the part of the game that I forgot. I know there's more after this, obviously. It wouldn't be a Zelda game if they didn't throw in another trick. But, you know, I genuinely forgot what this last part is. It's really interesting. The Zelda team could honestly go anywhere, and it's disappointing kind of to be a Nintendo fan / Zelda fan, especially because Breath of the Wild was the only game Nintendo ever won Game of the Year, and it happened to be, I think, during a quiet year for gaming. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think it's truly disappointing because Nintendo probably will never win Game of the Year ever again. And I'm not being doubtful. I'm being realistic because, man, oh man, these games from a narrative standpoint are so good. They really are. Almost every single Legend of Zelda game has an epic story and a good narrative. Breath of the Wild, Tears of Kingdom included, all of it. I don't know. There are certain games that I wish would win Game of the Year awards, but usually it's God of War or it's Final Fantasy or, I mean, for heck, Astrobot won the last one, but I haven't played that. Maybe I will one day. It seems you were successful imprisoning that monster again. You mean imprisoning the imprisoned? Such great on wordplay. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. Do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Oh, I do not wish to. Okay, I can't read. Duh. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I think that's another reason why everyone loves Groose, because he's not just a bully jock throughout the whole story. He actually does change, and that adds character depth. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must have wondered just what is it you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice it to say, it is the root of all evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it and its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with the Skyward Strike. I was trying to do that the first time, but then, a cutscene played and a boss fight happened. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go to the Gate of Time. You answer to Granny. You think you'd reveal your real name, even though I've played this game before. I know, but before we do anything, where's that stool? I need to do this. And now, can we dig here now? We should be able to. How come I not dig here? That's so dumb. It looks like I can totally dig here. What if I just never do it? I'm kidding. That'd be kind of cruel. Here we go. Now what? Give me the power to time travel. Give me the time infinity stone. Ah, there we go. My question is, why did they build a second Gate of Time? If the first one was like to prevent people from misusing it, why were there two? Wow, I completely forgot what this animation looked like. Good thing I'm recording it so I can go back and look at it. Cubes. Almost reminds me of the Cube Wisp ability from Sonic Colors. Which I just played that game. Not just, but I think over a month ago I played it. Before Super Mario World Supercut. And it's a gigantic gear. Ah, that's helpful. This is such a pretty animation. so glad they remade this. It looks really good. There we go. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. He's like, oh, if it's for Zelda, I'm going in. I'm going in to get some. Touch the damn thing already. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. You could come with. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might be bust free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. But bombs aren't gonna stop it. You can't seal the damn thing. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? Don't ever mention a woman's age. They get really sensitive about that. That's why every birthday I see with colleagues and people I interact with, I always, forget about it. I always say happy 21 years young, even if they look like they're 50 plus. Come to think of it, I've been saying that a lot lately, especially with the new people I work with. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? You didn't really have a chance to begin with, even though realistically in the real world, a girl would choose you over Link any day because he doesn't talk, but I digress. You know it's a real cutscene when they look at Link's feet. And there we go. Does that mean anybody can activate this Gate of Time? And away we go into the past, where I wonder what fate befates us. Temple of Hylia. What's going on? At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtlessly overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into that sky that will one day become Skyloft. Oh, so she separated it. Okay. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. You mean in front of us? It is there that the person you risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Yeah, and you were talking crap this entire time. You were talking crap this entire time that I couldn't do it. If you knew it was me the whole time, why did you doubt me? How dare you? Okay, let's go. Because she was talking shit in the beginning, and I'm just like, especially if you knew you were going to time travel, you knew I was going to prevail. And there she is. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. He's like, I can't blink. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we've heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. But you gotta believe as stories are passed down from time to time with the game of telephone, details are gonna be left out. That's what's gonna happen. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power they gave anyone who possessed it, the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. Getting some origins of the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people, so she used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. Oh, so you mean Girahim trying to free him is the end of the world. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both in motion. Okay, Link, don't catch flies. You've been holding your mouth open for a while. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. Wait. As she made the sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the gods could be one day used. Does that mean only Zelda can show us where the Triforce is? For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. I mean, that would certainly explain a few details. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory of all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. So that's an interesting point, because if you remember back to Breath of the Wild, she goes to 3 springs to awaken her power as well, which I guess every Zelda game, a boy ends up being the chosen hero. Zelda, reincarnation of the goddess Hylia, has to awaken her power by either time travel or praying at the springs, which, I mean, if you guessed, she does both those things in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And then Demise, or a reincarnation of him, always tries to stop them. Each statue stirred up memories within me after I visited them all. Impa, an ancient of the goddess, led her to the past. I like how Impa just left the frame. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination, but even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. This is why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. How does she not know about Girahim? You might want to explain that Girahim is trying to release Demise. Even though you haven't expressly mentioned Girahim by name, it's pretty obvious that Girahim's trying to release him. I mean, Girahim has been chasing Zelda for the whole game. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can now see that this is my purpose. He's like, it just clicked. Link, the goddess created Fi and the great blade she is a part of for very specific reasons. So Zelda did not create the Triforce, but I believe she's the only one that can access it. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form, he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. He now assumes rests his what? Demise in the monstrous form he now assume. Oh, and now assume. I didn't read the whole thing. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into the prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from the solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. Why is the text going slow and now it's going quick? And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Oh, I love this part. A true knight. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. This is going to be great. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Hey, the theme is playing. And now the sword is fully unleashed. Remember what I said about the hilt and the wings? The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons. Only Link may wield it. I thought there were other people that could wield it, like Zelda, more than likely. Impa, maybe. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of great power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. What, the Triforce or the Master Sword? It's impossible to know the true reason why the goddesses created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. What? The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to the mortal beings of the land. I guess it's the same reason why Kami created the Dragon Balls. If you really think about it, Kami made it because it was more of a ritual among the Namekians, and even it's stated in Dragon Ball that the wishes on the Dragon Balls were originally meant to bring out the good in people. As a long quest, it was only supposed to be something that was achieved every 100 years. But then when he realized that there were evil wishes made, he almost considered destroying or deactivating the Dragon Balls. I'm wondering if there's some sort of connection, even though we all know that I think Dragon Ball came before Zelda. I'm gonna look it up. Dang it, where is my phone? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna look that up before we continue reading. Let me see real quick. Oops. God dang it. I'm dropping everything. Hold on. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, even though I don't think it's going to be accurate. Which came first? The Legend of Zelda series or Dragon Ball? Yeah, Dragon Ball came first. The manga debuted in 1984. The Legend of Zelda video game series developed by Nintendo was first released in 1986. Okay, so there might be a little bit of a connection there. Oh, hold on. Okay. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power. So the Hylia, I knew that if I meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. But I guess I see your point. I guess I understand her point why she's saying she basically manipulated Link. But you're a god in a sense. Like, there were steps you needed to take to eliminate demise. So and here's my thought. The three dragons, the three gods who made the three parts of the Triforce: power, wisdom, courage. Obviously, the soul of the hero was the part of courage, the god who created courage. And then you have wisdom, the god that created wisdom. I know this is more explained in Ocarina of Time. It's just interesting to bring it up now. And then obviously the Triforce of Power. Well, no, the split of the Triforce doesn't happen until Ocarina of Time. So this is interesting. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link, but you have to understand that this is war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I used your strength to tip the scales in our favor. It's like the equivalent of enlisting in the military and going in to see combat. Like, Link willingly joined this quest. And yes, did she manipulate him with a beautiful lady, a childhood friend, no doubt, to get him to do the quest, to reveal and awaken himself as the hero? I guess maybe make your argument in the comments. Does Zelda actually manipulate Link in the Legend of Zelda series, given that she's the goddess Hylia, as well as like a mortal form of Zelda? Let me know down what you think. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse any of my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Oh no. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetimes returns to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. To a point, I see, amnesia, not remembering your past, but you two were there from birth together on Skyloft as children. You both participated in the ceremony. Y'all both joked that Link would be the hero and she would be the goddess, or playing the goddess in the opening ceremony. I'm sure there's symbolism there, but you had to have intentionally left the ceremony to trigger your memory, but clearly it didn't. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Don't leave us! While it's true that I am a Hylian reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. Oh no, Link, we're gonna lose her. I'm still your Zelda. This is the most emotion we've seen in Link. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. Oh, man. Ah, it almost makes you want to get some dust in your eye. Oh, man. This struck a chord. How can you not feel things? Oops. Damn. You feeling things in a Nintendo game. Oh, man. Childhood friends, a somber note. He's like, I know what I must do. So now we have to find the Triforce, which is extremely important. And I'm wondering where it's located. Oh, that brings you tears to your eyes. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep that promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear Zelda. I will watch over her. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Well, that's vague. Go fulfill your destiny. What do I do it once I get the Triforce? Give me answers. All right, I guess we're going back to Skyloft, and we're going back to our own time. And back into the future we go. Back to the future. Oh man, what a somber tone. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end, but do not despair, for she is still alive and well. Can we look? True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. So Zelda hid it. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Hold up. Hey, it's the man with the plan. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. What's up, buddy? So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for that poor girl. But you're going to do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got the feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster and somehow got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. I mean, when you've been used to one environment, it makes sense to be like in love with one that you experience in a different, when you travel to a different one. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one of the best beast of a tree in soil like this. I'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. I don't think your body would agree. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Calvin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. I don't even know who the hell those two are. Probably your comrades. If I had to guess. All right, let's get out of here and let's go back to Skyloft. All right, let's do it. Where is the bird? It's so much easier now that there's not giant fences everywhere. Okay. Now I should be able to just run over here and get to the bird statue. But now it's explained. I kind of wish in some Zelda game we could see what the goddesses did, why they created the Triforce, because Zelda gave a theory. She didn't give a definitive answer because she didn't create the Triforce. No. And obviously there's a game that should predestine this game. At least a little bit. Like a war between Demise and the goddess Hylia. But I mean, the Zelda team could literally go anywhere they wanted. They really could. Now I'm wondering where they'll go. Because right now they're exploring, well, they were exploring a game with Zelda. So where do I even go? That's my question. Let's go right... I don't even know where to go. Probably just right here. Let's land. Wonder where we're gonna go. Wonder if we go see the headmaster. Will he have an explanation? Maybe. But man, the sword looks so good from down here. Or from up here, I guess. Yeah, let's go in here and see if he's in here. Can you help us out, my friend? Ah, you can. Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping it quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrusted upon you without warning or choice for that, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any questions about Skyloft or in its history, I will gladly tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Tomes? Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say, but my knowledge is of a little use on this subject. Well, that sucks. Now what? Link, just a moment. You just remembered something? Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with the Levi's, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levias have served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Who's he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question about that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Olin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there was any truth to these rumors. I had met to inquire on his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Olin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Ah, so that swirling cloud, it looks like, is going to be our next stop. Interesting. Okay, where is Instructor Olin? That's Crane. That's Zelda, which is no longer there. It's the bathroom. Where was his room? I know we found it. Instructor Horwell. That's not Olin. Ah, here we go. Is he in here? Ah, he is. Perfect. Give me the scoop. Ah, Link. How good's your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. Didn't you change your outfit from the beginning? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead. Why not just say the Cloud? But that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like a Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes were full of malice. People change, or old, wizened creatures change. Rather, perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk about Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I love it how he's just assuming and Link is not making any gestures or conversation ever. Did they ever say that they're making a Zelda movie or TV show or something? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. Okay, you've already said that. I feel like he's changed his hair. Maybe I'm thinking of the other constructor. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link. Because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the spiral charge. Okay, this is how we upgrade our loft wing. And I like how we still have the fire earrings on. Using the spiral charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press the X button. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack the attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students have mastered. High-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It is still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off the platform and call your bird. How about your loft wing? They're not just birds. Here we go. How's this gonna work? Listen up, Link. I taught your loft wing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. We're gonna hit the targets. Use the spiral charge to attack and break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Alright. There we go. Okay, it doesn't have that much acceleration. He was making it sound like it was crazy. Come on, why didn't that count? Crap. There we go. There's 3. There we go. Let me get this one that's flying. There we go. It's 5. We got 80 seconds left. Come on. There is another one right there. There's 6. Oh, I missed that one. Dang it. Okay, that hitbox is giant, so that's kind of nice. They give you a little mercy with that. Come on, I missed. All right, hold on. 45 seconds. We're almost there. And there we go. I missed. Come on. I can't get it, man. Where the heck is this? I got 20 seconds. Come on. This is harder than I thought it would be. It's just this last one. Why is there got to be a freaking time limit? I couldn't hit it. Time's up. Now what? You gonna let me redo it? Thank you. It finally gave it to me. Just when you say hitboxes are huge, that ends up not being the case. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. You can control your bird that well? You'll have no problem at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. But if my bird knows it and I know it, what do I need you for? The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the lumpy pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering to his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the lumpy pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Well, good thing I just did a bunch of side quests in a couple episodes ago. I have to go to the restroom again. Who'da thunk it? Alright, we gotta go to the pumpkin. Lumpy pumpkin, huh? Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Where is the lumpy pumpkin? I gotta find it. We can probably access all the treasure chests now. At least you would think, right? It's so stupid to me that a pumpkin, or not a pumpkin, a simple cloth can break your fall, especially from those heights, unless their gravity is different. Can I break your chandelier again? You loved that the first time. Oh wow, what is this? Alright, what do you got? What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind, actually. Levias? What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup, but lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it. You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh, I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You'll wait here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup. I've never souped before. I imagine that's what every chef gets a craving for. Voila, here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I've had to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I've ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. Man, you don't even acknowledge him by his name. Miss Fi, I'm here. Just proof that Fi does not have any attraction to him. Alright. Oh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry anything. I will be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Zzz. Sure. How'd you fly in here in the first place? And how do you plan on getting it out the front door? Those are the big questions that I have. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the thundercloud on a island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, and you'll know it when you see it. Good luck. Well, thanks for the tip, because I wouldn't have guessed it would have been on that. And I'm not being sarcastic either. I don't do very well with sarcasm. Not with me, nope. All right, and away we go. This has been more, it seems like more side quests for this episode and more narrative stuff. All right, to the thundercloud we go. So I'm assuming we just go into the thundercloud. Kind of wish we could go a little faster, but you know. Details. So, I don't know. It's just surreal that we're finally getting another console, because I think this is the longest. Is this the longest Nintendo has held on to a console? 2025 to 2017. 8 years. Yeah, I guess so. I was so used to consoles only lasting 6 years, but Nintendo does Nintendo. I just hope they give my man Donkey Kong some respect, you know? That's really what I want out of life. Because, you know, Metroid's getting some love now, which it's much needed. You know, they got Mario Kart coming up. You know, Pokemon's always going to be Pokemon with the amount of games it's getting. And, you know, I just hope DK gets some love. They've been rumored talking about a Donkey Kong game from the Odyssey team. I hope that's true. And the only reason it would be ignored for so long is because or keeping it under wraps is because they slated it to be released around the Switch 2. But I'm kind of glad that we can, it'll be backwards compatibility, so I can play some Switch games that I missed out on. Which, I mean, I still have a lot to record. That's the beauty of it. I can record. I haven't recorded very much. And again, if you have an idea of what games you want me to play, let me know down in the comments. I already got one slated. I got to go back and read my comment, or the comment from someone that suggested something. I might do that while we're waiting for the Switch 2 next, even though it's more of a Halloween thing. All right, let's see if I can... Everlasting Rainbow, you say, huh? Right there. There we go. All right, so how's this gonna work? I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You've picked an odd place for a soup delivery. It feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment. Hungry for soup or a robot. Yeah, but you're indigestible. Since when does that matter? I'm out of here. See you around. Oh, wow. It got dark. What's happening? Oh, that's what is... Oh. Leviaths? Interesting. He's just a giant whale. Don't you fight the dead things of those and... No, that's a Malduga. What am I thinking of? But there are bones of those in Breath of the Wild in the desert. The Gerudo Desert. So that's what they look like. Giant flying fish. And it looks like it's sick with some kind of parasite. The great spirit of the skies, Leviaths. So are we flying now? Here we go. Ooh, the music kicked in. I want to turn it up a little bit so I can hear it. I like this theme. Kind of. I missed. Oh, I just bumped into it, but that worked, I guess. Okay. Obviously, you can take damage. Come on. There we go. That's got a big hitbox, actually, now that I say that. I wonder what corrupted it. I guess we'll find out when we free him. I kind of like this. They've turned it into an aerial battle. Ow, come on. He's got big tail. I'm gonna go for the ones on the bottom. There we go. There's one. Now we gotta get the last one. Okay, oop. Let me slow down. Can I go around, maybe? Here we go. Got it. Oh, he's got another one in his head? Oh, that's disgusting. He's legit has, like, a parasite. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright. Right there. I missed. Come on, I was gonna land on his head. That didn't count? I couldn't walk up there? Let's try that again. I'm surprised that didn't count. All right, here we go. Boss fight time. I like this fight because you get a little aerial action and then you get some traditional Link action that we've been getting the whole game. Ocular Parasite. Oh, he's got an ocular with his eyes. I didn't read that, what his name was. There you go. How about the left one? All right. All right. There you go. All right, let me wail on your eye. Ow. That hurt. Guess you can't stand that close. There you go. There you go. I noticed that when you do a Skyward Strike, it charges a lot quicker. Come on, launch it at me. All right, fall, do your thing. Man, you go crazy on his eye. Just Zelda ping pong, the usual. Hit me again. Do it one more time, and you're done. All right, fall. Oh, he's got more? Oh, I still hit him with the Skyward Strike. That counted. Ow. Oh, so he moves. Nice. Okay. Changing it up. There you go. Are you going to fall now? Nope, you're still going. He's throwing some tricks. Not very effective tricks, but a tricks nonetheless. You just have to guess where he's going, I guess. Yeah, die. That's disgusting. A parasite is no fun on its own, but let alone in an eye? So what's happening to him? We're losing altitude. Man, Jackson, you rip one? Jeez, my dog farted and I didn't even hear it. Ugh. Ah, that's what he looks like without being corrupted. His eyes have returned. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and icersome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But the business is done with now. This delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. Not that me having anything to do with your parasite and eliminating it made you feel better, but I digress. I am the great spirit they call Leviath. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me a warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Great Triforce. Yes. As I suspected, listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. Remember when I said that a few episodes ago, especially at the beginning? This is what I was referencing. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split the song into 4 parts. Oh, it's 4, not 3. She entrusted one part to me and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero, seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go then, find the dragons you now seek. All right. Sweet. I can't go on his head. Can I not? I want to go on his blowhole. It won't let me. Okay, well, whatever. Geronimo. All right, let's get out of here. Now that the clouds aren't ridiculously dark, now we can get out of here. I don't know why these bugs still chase me, though. Are these flying dragonflies or whatever they're called? Oh, come on, I spun. I need to go heal. That's what I need to do. Well, then I guess we're going in order. Faron Woods. We can do it in any order we want, but I'll do Faron Woods probably first. Oh, great. Oh, you can go through tornadoes with that attack. That's nice. Come on. Hold on. Well, no, I'm not at max rubies yet. I was thinking about going to the bazaar, but I don't need to yet. Don't scratch your ear. An unusual phenomenon is taking place in Faron Woods, making it impossible to descend directly into them at the moment. Oh, dang. Where do I can't go anywhere in here? Why not? Sealed grounds behind the temple. Interesting. I guess I'll just go to the sealed grounds and go the normal way, I guess. Wonder what's happening. Link, bad news. The beast looks like it's about to break free again. God dang it. Gotta get into position. Hang tight. I forgot the second and third fight are really close together. That stinks. Great. It's gonna unleash again, because why not? Whoa. Feels like the seal is going to give way at any second. But no need to panic. You know what the Grucinator can do, am I right? As long as I'm at the controls of this bombshell beauty, I don't even know the meaning of the word defeat. Flinging bombs on that monster's face, defending this land, it's my purpose. I think. It's why I'm here. Anyway, Link, I've got work to do. Try to not get in the way of my shots, okay? Alright then, that's the plan. If I could get some hearts, would be nice. Ow. That's not what I wanted to do, but... I'm gonna get some hearts first, because I am running out. I just need some hearts, man. That's all I need. Here we go. The third imprisoned fight, because why not? This guy didn't get the memo the first time. At least now we know what we're fighting, right? Now we know it's imprisoned of something. And you're probably like, what has changed for the third fight? The answer is, right now, nothing. Here we go again. And he moves much faster this time. Well, Link, well, look who's finally back. Good thing, too, because I was getting tired of waiting to put a hurting on this ugly mug. Link, let's do this. Our game plan is the same as last time. You know what to do. Yes, I do know what to do. Ow. Okay, hold on. I gotta hold on. Gotta stop him here. He said go. He's moving too quickly is the problem. Yeah, stop moving. I'm about to frickin' die, too. Come on, give me hearts, coward. Ow. God dang it. I can't, ow. I can't get anywhere, can I? All right, well, I'm just gonna fly in and do it this way because I'm running out of health like it's nobody's business. All right, here we go. Ooh, let me get on. It won't let me get on. Why? Okay, do your thing. Bullseye or something. There you go. Stop him, because I can't hit him. I'm about to freaking lose. Here we go. Ow! It's gonna hit me again. I'll fly in again. Come on, let me fly. Why will it not let me get on his foot? All right. Ow. This is so annoying. Well, here, ow! Can I please get the thing? Arts. There you go. Launch it. I don't know if that's gonna hit. Well, I mean, it did something. And I'm running on, like, life support at this point. Come on. Thank you. Fall backwards. I had it the first time. Definitely got to make it a lot harder of a fight this time. Wonderful. I'm surrounded by his butt. Nice. Can I get up? Nope, it will not let me. What the hell? I gotta go all the way around. That's awesome. I'm probably not gonna make it. There you go, eat that. Stay down. I gotta run all the way up there. Come on. All right, there we go. That's one. Now what? It's gonna go back out of his head. The usual. Oh, now he's got a halo. Because why wouldn't he? Whoa, since when did it learn how to fly? It's headed straight for the temple, but there's no way I'm letting it get there. Big Ugly's going down, her burning. Right there. Boom. Fall down. Sayonara. Is that it? Man, I thought it was going to put up more of a fight. Somebody should really thank the genius who made this machine. Oh, Link, time for you to go show Big Ugly's who's boss. All right, here we go again. There we go. That worked. Are you gonna fly again? You are so relentless, it's starting to be annoying. Oh no. Oh no. No, not good. The road crumbled and I can't get to the rest of my bomb stash. What do I do? Link, come up here and to the temple and make your way over here. Hustle up. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on. I can just take the middle one. No, I cannot take the middle one. That sucks. It won't let me take the middle one. Why? Where am I located? Oh, it's way over there. I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose. I can't get there in time, dude. Link, we're in trouble. I can't get to my bombs. All right, Link. We've got no choice. You got to get up onto the ugly thing's head quick now. I'm working on it. Nice. You're locked and loaded. We'll aim and send you straight for the spike on its head. I'm working on it. There we go. Shoosh, that was close. I don't think we could have made it any closer. Please die. You fight this thing so many times. Give me my guac already. Just give me the guac. I'm literally at death's door. We've done this thing so many times. At least we don't have to fight that thing again, because it is only 3 times. Now, Link. Strike the sealing spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal quickly. Alright, here we go. Now what? Oh, this is a weird pattern. That's really weird. I mean, it's supposed to be like 3 triangles, obviously, but it's like the opposite of the Triforce. Stay down. Phew, I gotta say, Link, I thought we were goners this time. Sort of glad I was wrong about that. I'm gonna run ahead to the temple. You should get back there too. Why? Why do we need to go back to the temple? I'm at death's door. Anyone want to spare some change? I'm at death's door. Help me. How are you supposed to get those hearts? Just fall, I guess? I don't know. I guess so. Actually, I can go to the temple and sit on the chair and cheese the hell out of it. Alright. Alright. It's always on the other side. The beast has been sealed into its prison for a 3rd time. Link, Groose, you have both done well, but I fear we cannot dwell on your success. The strength of the seal seems to wane with each escape. We are almost out of time, Link. Are you close to discovering the truth? No, not really. I see. You must seek out 3 dragons and complete the Song of the Hero to find the Triforce. It is right. Your search led you here. The Faron Woods are close by. Unfortunately, there has been an unusual turn of events in the woods. I am unsure of what happened, but a short while ago I noticed the path to the woods was completely flooded. To protect the land here, I closed the gates sealing the woods and drove back the water with a simple seal. The seal will only hold as long as the gate remains closed, meaning you will not be able to open it without flooding these lands. Given the situation, I am at a loss as how you can enter the woods. Ah, is that all? Consider the problem solved. I see the last battle with the big ugly got me thinking about other ways to use the Grucinator. Just climb into that bad boy and I'll give you a lift over to the woods, alright? I'll run ahead and get her prepped for you. Come see me when you're ready to take a little flight. Oh, how nice of him. Oh my. The boy has made himself very useful, but he does have a tendency to cause trouble for those he helps. Safe journey. I wish you a soft landing. Hold on. I'm at death's door. Let me get my bearings. And I have an itch on my back. TMI, but... Alright, let's go take care of this. I need the chair. I need the chair. Let me sit. There we go. That's such a cheesy way to do it, but no, whatever. Alright, where's Groose at? He's somewhere over here. Want to head to Foreign Woods, do you? No sweat, just hop into the Grucinator. Okay, I'll fling you. Alright, hop in and I'll take care of the fling. You just worry about the landing. Well, I have a stealth claw, so that works. With my machine, the woods are just something. Bye! And the arm length on that thing. Oh, it's all flooded. Fun in times. Why are they flooded? Who flooded it? Foreign Woods. Great. At least we can swim. Makes my life easy. Oh, Q! You're that one from before. Come to think of it, I'd forgotten to ask your name. I see. Link, is it? Now there's an odd name. What brings you to see me? The woods. Kiwi, it's good to see you again. Yes, things look a bit different here, don't they? The water came gushing out of the base of the tree. Reminds me of the flooded tree behind me, and it flooded the entire woods. Don't know what caused it, but I suppose it will clear out the monster infestation. Kiwi, so you won't hear me complaining. So we have to go to the bottom, I guess? Okay. To the bottom, you say. What happened at the bottom? There are still monsters here. It's not that easy. What happened here? Wonder if the dragons got anything to do with it. I would like some air, please. Would be nice, thank you. Good thing the hitboxes on that are pretty big. Come on, let me in. I'm gonna guess that the dragon got tired of all the monsters and she just decided to flood the entire thing, right? Okay. If I could get the camera to focus, that'd be great. Hey! This current is pretty strong past here. If you're heading outside, you better use the exits above. Okay. I wanted to go down anyway, but... wait, I have to go above? Okay. Where's the exits above, you say? I'd like some air. Can you help me with that, or no? I can't even pull out a bomb. Hold on. There we go. Exits above. Well, how... oh, can I twirl into them, maybe? Nope, I cannot. So I need to get a blowfish or something over here. Where do I get one? I don't see anything I can blow it up with. Because I can't pull out any weapons or nothing. The water dragon is furious. I had a feeling. Well, can you tell me why? I can't go that way. Is there any other way I can go? Because that's blocked off. What if I keep going to the top? What's at the top of the tree? I didn't even try that. Can I get out? There we go. Oh. You gonna attack me? Well, we need to see her anyway. Who dares to dip even a toe in my waters without my leave? Oh, I remember you. You're the young human who helped me recover from my injuries some time ago. Ah, Link, was it? Let's have a look at you. Yes, you seem a good deal stronger than the last time we met. And look at the sword. You're the real thing, boy. It's clear you have the spirit of the hero of the goddess. Let me guess, you swam all the way here to try and get me to teach you the part of the song of the hero the goddess entrusted to me. That's all well and good, but I can't go around giving away something that precious to every hero who flounders into my waters. I healed you. I got you the water. I relieved your kingdom of the monsters for the time being. And I gave you your stupid relic back. What more do you want? No, I think a final test is in order to ensure you are in fact the one meant to hear this melody of mine. This may be news to you, but some very ickesome monsters have been overrunning our woods of late. Well, I decided that I had enough. The easiest way to deal with the awful things was to flood the whole woods. As it happens, almost every inch of greenery in this area is submerged, so it's here, in the flooded land, that I will test you. If you're up to completing the task I ask of you, I see no reason why I shouldn't reward you with the melody you seek. Great. You are a needy dragon, aren't you? What happened? What's happening? And we're outside the tree, and what's happening? As you just saw, I split the melody you seek among my many tad tones and have hidden them around the forest. If you haven't already guessed, Link, here's your task. Take the score and collect my little musical friends out here. You can use that score to figure out how many tad tones are in each group. Find them, collect them, and bring them back to me. If you can do that, well, then I'll just have to see you as someone worthy of learning the song of the hero. All right, we're doing it. We're playing musical chairs here. Thank you for that. And I think you can just go like this too. You gotta find all of them though, which is the hard part. You gotta find all of them. Because as if that weren't hard enough. Ow. Hold on, there's a red... Oh, there's fish in here, I see. I'm about to run out of air. Shoot. I'm about to drown. That didn't count. Is there a bubble or something nearby? I'm working on it, Link. Ah, there we go. I gotta find all of these notes. Isn't that lovely? And the bubbles don't spawn a lot. Oh, I don't want to inhale the purple farts. Ouch. Where's the other one? Huh? Where did I miss it? Oh, I see. Can I go down? Touch the damn thing. Thank you. There we go. You got to complete the whole series of note before you can claim the whole... I don't know. I didn't take band, so you can't really blame me for not remembering the symbols, because I did not play in band. Even though the people I went to band with are probably shaking their damn head right now. If they ever got to see this, hi. The things you do in a Legend of Zelda game, I guess. Alright, what do you got to say? Can I speak to you? You can catch those rogue tadpole. Yeah, I figured that. Thank you. Oh, I see. There you go. Got another one. Alright. Let's see if I can catch this fish. Fish note thing. There we go. Got one. Alright, hold on. Let me go around the temple. There's got to be one around here somewhere. What do you got to say? Tatones get along with everybody. You can usually find them where other fish are swimming. Yeah, thanks for that. Alright, let's do it. We gotta go around the bend. God damn, wow, you really gotta move. Perfect, we got it. That's another tampon or whatever. Is there any at the top of this or something? Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, stay away from me, pufferfish. There we go. That takes care of that one. Oh, crap. Oh, those stupid shark things. It never gets any easier. Hey, Link, some nasty fish seem to have swam their way into the flooded woods. I hate to bump into those things underwater. Watch your step. Yeah, I'm working on it. I need to find the notes. God, they're annoying. They are relentless. That takes care of that one. Nope, don't run into that one. I do need to get air whenever I can. Alright, there we go. Oh, where other fish are swimming, you say? I'll take some more air. That takes care of that one. The pretty bubbles are poisonous. Be careful. If you breathe one in, you'll choke. Great, thanks. Because they couldn't make it any more difficult, huh? Got to be careful to try and get all these. It's hard because they blend in with the purple bubbles. I'm missing a few. And you got to really do this well. Got it. Perfect. That takes care of that long line. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, there's some green ones over here. What do you got to say, my friend? If you don't collect the Tatones of the same color one right after another, yeah, I figured. Can I turn the camera? Thank you. Come on. Are you serious? I have to go back, don't I? Fudge it. This is so annoying. Oh, I somehow got it. Whatever. Don't question it. Alright, that's taken care of. Well, there's a heart. Where are the other notes? Trying to find them is a pain in the neck. Oh, here's more. We gotta be quick about this, don't we? Got it. Kiwu, Link, can you hear me? I thought of something good. Why don't you come and chat with me for a moment? What do you want? Alright, I'll come. Oh, yay, that was close. I'm sure there's some around the lily pads too, but I've been saving those kind of for the end. There we go. Alright, where is he supposed to be at? And I have to go to the bathroom again. And back to the fun, wherever that guy is at. Where did he go? Where is he? It's way over there. Ow. So those things just charge tackle you. Kiwi, how nice to see you again, Link. How goes the Tadtone gathering? I'd actually thought of something you might be interested in to know. You see, it's like, how should I explain this? There was a technique you used when searching for the others of my tribe, remember that? Use that thing you do, and you'll have much easier time getting... What do you mean? What is it? Oh, the dowsing ability? Yeah, we can try. No, that you cannot... Yeah, I figured underwater. Fun times. There's more amber down there. I think I've gotten all the ones around the area. Yeah. Oh, here's some. Crap. Ta-da! That one's complete. I need air, please. So those rocks have air in them. That's nice to know. Nope, that's a force field, I guess. Can't go that far. Have I been to this part of the thing yet? Hold on. I don't know if I have been yet. I'm almost there, though. Am I only missing, like, how many notes am I missing? Oh, I'm missing, like, one giant chain. Okay. Yeah, we've already been through here. Okay, we've already done this area, so it's clear to me that we need to head back out to the tree. Can we go in here, maybe? Oh, we sure can. Is there any in here? Oop, there totally is. Where are you? Yep, I got one. Any more up here? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Anything down here that I need to know? You pufferfish guys are back, but I don't really care about that. Oh, here's one of the rings. I see. You gotta go in a circle, don't you? This is probably my last, like, big chain, you think? There we go. Now I'm only missing, like, one, I think. Let me see. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 1 notes. Okay, so I think I know where those are. They're by the tree. I gotta find the tree and see if they're on the outside somewhere. Oh, I'm about to frickin' buy. Can I make it? Ow! What hit me? Oh, the stupid thing. I gotta find those one. I'll just take the hit. It's fine. Alright, where's my dowsing ability? It's over there. Oh, I see. It's stuck in here. Come on, how do I... Do I just have to run into it, maybe? Hey, that'll work. Nope, I think I need to crack out the whip, don't I? Nope, it won't let me. Do I have to jump off the thing then? How do I get this though? Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. Don't tell me, it's this, isn't it? That didn't work. Where'd he go? I see you, and I'm gonna get you. It won't let me get it. Why? Where's the other one? Oh, it's in a rock? Really? That's so evil. There we go. Finally, come here, come to Papa. All right, so now I need to figure out how to get the last one. Maybe they need to hit it? Is there a way I can jump off this thing? Looks like I can, so I have to go back up the tree, don't I? Take that. So you have to go all the way down, don't you? Nope, won't even let me go down there, huh? Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. You gotta jump off part of the tree. I just need to see which side of the tree it's on. Okay, let's keep climbing because it's obvious. What is the point of that? Oh, I could have done that the whole time? Are you? Oh, great. Oh, here's some hearts. Yep, you gotta... There we go. That's how you do it. And now we can go down wherever the little thing went. Ah, here it is. I think we got it all. That's a long melody. Such a beautiful melody. Oh, Link, you've gathered all the tad tones, haven't you? That's no small feat, or should I say, no small beat. Anyway, hurry and return to the water dragon. That's the plan, Stan. I gotta go all the way back to the dumb tree. And all the way to the bottom, don't I? Yup, that sucks. She's always got to make it the most difficult, because the other dragons, you only do one thing for them and they're fine. This one, you have to do 3 different things from her. You gotta help her heal, then you gotta, like, make her, gotta get a song. Gotta beat Girahim the first time, even though you don't meet her the first time you get to Faron Woods. It's very annoying, you know? What's the good of being a divine mythical creature, especially a dragon as her, when you depend on a human to help you? Even though we all know Link is no mere human. If I could see, that'd be really cool. Alright, let's do this. Give me what I need. Ah, you've brought back all my colorful little tad tones. You are indeed worthy of being called a hero, this much is clear. I'm good for my word, so I will teach you my part of the song you seek. You learn part of the Song of the Hero. Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return, but your task is far from over and you're not exactly at home in the water. I suppose I'll return the woods to their natural state. All this excitement has been rather draining. I believe I'll retire to my hall. You'd best be on your way as well. And down goes the water. And unfortunately, all the monsters return. And how are we going to remember that song per beat unless we were given that sheet of music? Yes, as I suspected, the water level in Faron Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former, less aquatic state. Master, the melody you just acquired is one part of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you seek out the other 2 dragons in their respective areas to learn the other 2 parts of the song. That is the plan. Let me save. Save, because why not? Because that's important. Yes, save to this file. But what we're going to do is we're going to do all that in the next episode because we did quite a bit. We did, let's see, we fought the imprisoned a 3rd time. We 2nd and maybe 3rd. And then we also freed We learned how to do the Skyloft spin or whatever it's called, the Loftwing spin. Freed the Leviathan or Leviath. Got the first part of the song, and we'll do the next two dragons in the next episode. But if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment down below on who's your favorite dragon. Is it Zelda? Is it the three dragons, Lanayru, Din, and then whatever the other one is, Lanayru? Because I think those dragons are reoccurring, especially in Breath of the Wild. And then subscribe for more as we are we're rounding the bend to the end of this Let's Play / supercut. And I will see you guys in the next episode.